Hey all, and welcome back to another video. Today we have a pretty special one. This is a Mathews bow build for under $1,000. You heard that right. All of this for under $1,000, and that is with everything said and done out the door, including the cost of the bow itself, the quiver, the sight, air rest, stabilizer, the actual setup and installation of like D-loop, peep sight, even paper tuning, all for under $1,000. And you're probably wondering right now, how on earth is that possible? The retail price for a Mathews bow is over $1,000 just for the bow itself, not including anything to go on it. But in today's video, we are going to be building this bow right here for under $1,000. So make sure you guys stick around if you want to actually know the specs of this bow. I'll give a full rundown of the bow at the end of the video, explaining how I got it so cheap and everything that's on it. But before we do that, we actually have to get the bow built and set up and everything, and then sight it in. So let's head on over to the bow shop. So anyways, we are heading over to Arrows Unlimited to get this V3 set up, riding in the old van, and we actually just had a hurricane come through this past yesterday and a little bit today as well. But I called up there to ask if they would be open today, and he said they're open. So I was like, all right, I've been dying to get this thing set up, ready to get this video shot and everything. So super excited about today. Gonna get the V3 set up, and I'm officially a part of Team Mathews now. So ready to get this thing rocking and rolling, and we'll catch y'all whenever we get there.
Mathews man.
That's different, man.
That's awesome.
That's different. This right here is what I'm used to.
Yeah.
Got it here in the shop getting restrung because I figured I was gonna wait on getting a new bow. Just financially didn't really need to spend the money, so got this one here to get restrung. And then this deal came up 2 weeks ago, and couldn't pass on it. So now we got two bows, but one is just a little bit better than the other one. I'll let you guys guess as to which one I think is better. Man, that feels good. Alright, you can see we're still probably 4 inches low and a hair to the right, about 1.5 inches to the right, maybe 2 inches. Definitely making progress. So first shot was down here in the wood. So getting there with it. Round 2, or group 2 at 40 yards. See what it does. Moved it up just a hair. Felt pretty good. Maybe a little left. White target rings with white fletchings is kind of, and a white knock is a little hard to see.
Yeah.
Can't even tell. I know it's in the white though, which is very close to the center. Yeah. So, shoot another one. Let's go with yellow this time. Okay, we actually have a decent group at 40, all just a touch low and to the left. So pulling these getting back to work. Should be able to get it dialed within 2 groups. Getting close. All right, so you are probably all wondering how I got away with this bow and setup and everything for under $1,000. And that is exactly what I'm going to explain to you real quick. So to start out the story of how I acquired this bow at such a cheap price, a couple months back, I decided I was not going to upgrade a bow. I had planned on getting a lift here right after I graduated, and definitely going, you know, that'd be a huge upgrade going from a Diamond Infinite Edge Pro. But then I was like, well, I can just get my Diamond restrung, be a little bit more financially wise, save some more, be able to invest more money into the plum dearly business, and just basically put off buying a new bow for at least a few months, maybe around a year. So anyways, I took my bow to the shop to get restrung, and like you guys saw in the video, it's still up there. They've got the new strings on it. It just has to be tuned. And was just planning on sticking it out with that bow whenever my uncle called me, I think 2 weeks ago, and was like, hey, a guy that I know is selling a V3 with all new strings on it for 500 bucks. And he's also got a sight on it and a quiver, but he wants $750 for that. What do you want me to tell him? And I was like, man, that's a good deal. Let me think about it. So I thought about it for probably like 5 minutes and called him back and was like, I want it. But I knew I didn't want to spend $750 on it. Just knowing what else would have to go into the bow, I was like, I can just, you know, get the bow for 500. I can take everything off my Diamond and use that cheap stuff for now. I don't have the biggest budget, and so I didn't want to go all out and spend a ton of money on a bow or anything. Like I said, just planned on sticking with a Diamond for a while. So anyways, had full intentions of buying this bow as it is for 500 bucks, nothing on it. And then I was talking to the guy. He was asking me if I wanted the sight and the quiver on it because he was wanting to sell the combo. And I was like, yeah, I know you want over 700 for it though. I'm just good with buying the bow for 500. The most I can spend right now is 650. So if you could do 650 for the bow with the sight, you know, something like that would be great. But he was willing to do the combo, or I guess the 3-pack for the bow, quiver, and sight on there for 650, which was really, really kind of him. Super thankful. So I have here a Mathews V3, all new strings like I mentioned, so basically a new bow. Pretty much no wear on it, a tiny bit of wear on the riser right here where his fingers rested on the end of the grip. But other than that, literally like new. 31-inch riser, a 30-inch draw length, and about 70 pounds on the draw weight. And then for the sight, we have the CBE Engage 3-pin adjustable. My brother has the single-pin version of the sight. It's a good sight. I'm not personally the biggest fan of it. I think it's a good sight, but there's a couple things I'm not too big on about it, but still a good sight, and still definitely very happy to have it, especially at the price. And then over here we have the Mathews 6-spot quiver, which is a pretty expensive quiver in and of itself. All of that for 650 bucks. Super, super thankful for that deal, and absolute steal walking away with this this bow and that setup for that cheap. So then you got to get other stuff done, such as the arrow rest. I went on Amazon and got the Trophy Ridge Sync, which is actually the same arrow rest that I have on my Diamond bow. It's very cheap, good quality though, and like I said, kind of on a tight budget here. It doesn't sound like it's spending almost $1,000 on a bow, but trust me, if you guys know bows, you know that is very cheap for a Mathews especially. And so anyways, $50 arrow rest here, and then we do have a bit of a higher end stabilizer. It's a Shrewd Vantage stabilizer, 12-inch B-Reel edition. That's 100 bucks, actually 110. But this was, I already had this on my old bow, so I just took it off the old bow and slapped it on the new one. And then, you know, just putting in peep sight, adjusting it to my size, D-loop, and paper tuning, all added up to be like 70-something bucks at Arrows Unlimited. So thank you guys for setting up this bow. So to add everything up, $650 for the bow, sight, and quiver, plus $50 for the arrow rest, that's right at $700, plus $110 for the stabilizer, so we're at $810 plus like 70 bucks for the setup. So all said and done, out the door around $880, which is really, really cheap. Sounds like a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but for this bow and this setup, $880, somewhere in there, just under $900 is, you can't beat that. But yeah, super good deal. Did not think I would have a Mathews bow for quite some time. Was planning on sticking out with the diamond, but here we are, and super thankful to have that bow for that price. So anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up this bow build for under $1,000. Thank you so much for watching, and if you guys want to see my journey in trying to kill a deer with a bow and see this bow in action, make sure you guys subscribe, because I will be keeping you updated throughout the season here on YouTube and also over on Instagram. So make sure you guys follow us. We'll leave a link down in the description of this video to our Instagram. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.